What's going on, guys? So, jeez, what a day. Just got done taking my nap, pre-workout nap, good old classic. But we got legs today, so much needed nap. Didn't get as much sleep as I would have liked last night at only about 7 hours, 15 minutes. So I definitely woke up this morning right on the alarm. But regardless, right now I'm feeling good. Goal is to get 26-inch legs. Lean. If I can add an inch, which is about an inch and a half right now, if I can add an inch and a half on my legs before the end of the year, I will maybe share my leg building techniques with you all. Legs aren't a weak point for me, especially when I get in a prep. I hold on to my leg size quite well. But I want to get bigger legs, balance out my physique a little bit, and big legs are always just a bonus in bodybuilding, and building them up for the stage is really quite important. Shoot, my camera was about to die there. But as I was saying, building the legs up, super important for stage, and just overall being competitive on stage. Shoot, I just said that twice. Blah. But regardless, goal, inch and a half. We'll see what happens today. Today is my posterior dominant leg day, so glute and hamstring dominant with like one quad movement. So, but it's still important to build up, and adductors. It's still important regardless to build those muscle groups up, because you're trying to build up the overall physique. Anyways, I've been doing a pre-workout routine about 30-40 minutes before training. That's been helping keep my legs fresh. Maybe if this routine helps keep my legs fresh right before I train, maybe I'll share what it is. It's nothing crazy. It's really quite simple, actually. In fact, you could even look it up online yourself. But I'm going to gatekeep and wait till the end of the year, and then maybe if it works out, you guys subscribe and give me $10 and I'll tell you what it is. I don't know. I mean, like I said, anybody could look it up. And keep in mind, a lot of the things I'm doing are both things I try myself, my coach has prescribed, and things that just work for me. So just because I've been doing it doesn't necessarily mean it'll work for you, but I think the general principles can apply. So anyways, but that was a whole lot of yapping for nothing, but we'll see. But deadlifts tonight, really want to RDL specifically, straight leg deadlift, RDL variation. Really trying to make sure to engage the hamstrings and build a good connection up. It's very easy to go heavy on these and forget what we're trying to build, which are our hammies and glutes. But specifically, I go a little bit more straight-legged since I really focus on the hamstrings. And so we'll see. I want to do 315 for reps, but I might pull the weight back to get a better pump and engagement on the hamstrings. Luckily, it's not the first movement I do. It's about the second or third movement. So my hamstrings will already be pumped up, so I won't be able to go super heavy anyways, because the curls will take me out first and pre-exhaust my legs. And plus, if I can keep my back fresh for tomorrow's back training session, that's better. So that's the main bread and butter movement, along with some hamstring curls and one weird glute quad press that initially I didn't like when I did it, but by the end of the sets I was like, oh, this is really good. And it's a unilateral leg press movement, leg press slash glute movement. And unilaterals are so important. They help balance out your physique, help you identify any weaknesses on either side, and people seem to neglect them quite a bit. And you know, if you can add in one unilateral per body part per week, which I think is very doable, do it. It'll help balance out your physique a lot. So, but anyways, enough yapping. I'm gonna get my pre-workout meditation going, and let's get this lift rolling. Alright, so that last set on hamstring curl here, failure set for sure with the drop set. It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a motherfucker. Hamstring's already pumped, adductor's already pumped. This shit is gonna kill, but it's gonna be so worth it. And let's kick some booty cheeks. Come on. I went up in weight to 275 for 7 on RDLs, and that was not worth it. So lowered the weight back down to 225, and I barely eked out like 7 or 8 there. So definitely, if I hit the curls and the adductor really hard, I should back off the weight here. So training with a little more intention on the RDLs, but then I was like, fuck it. But came back to bite me in the ass. But hamstring pump's still going good ish. So just gonna finish off with some single leg press. But I think the hardest part is over. But the leg press ain't gonna be easy either. Fuck. I gotta find some more energy.